everyone, and welcome back to the San Francisco 49er franchise on the Football Freaks Sports Network. I'm Husker Eurocat, and it's time once again for more Madden football. The season is now over, and the Panthers have won Super Bowl 53 in a tight one with the Jaguars 21-20. And this brings us to the best the game has to offer in the NFL Pro Bowl, coming from Camping World Stadium, better known as the home of the Citrus Bowl, here in Orlando, Florida. The best of the AFC and the NFC are converging on this stadium for one weekend extravaganza. Let's take a look at the rosters for the game, starting with the AFC. Leading the charge is former Charger, now with the Denver Broncos, Phillip Rivers, followed by Ben Roethlisberger and Derek Carr. Winning top honors for the top halfback is fellow Bronco C.J. Anderson. Winning with a big lead in the wide receiver spot is Emmanuel Sanders. It seems that the Broncos are producing some solid talent, and he has to be one of the reasons why the passing game is clicking in Denver. The Texans just missed out on the playoffs, but Antonio Brown makes the Pro Bowl regardless. Just goes to show that Pittsburgh should have tried a little harder to keep a premier player like him. Delaney Walker headlines the tight ends, and even the Dog Pound got in this action with left tackle Joe Thomas and center J.C. Treader making the squad. Remember when I said that Denver is producing some talent? Well, making the roster is rookie right guard R.J. Smith, the number 2 guard in the AFC this season. Let's see if he can live up to that spot as his career develops. You know, for a team that didn't make the playoffs this season, the Broncos sure have a lot of talent that made the Pro Bowl, because here we go again with the defense. Left end Derek Wolfe and free safety Eric Weddle made the roster this year. Here another young kid made the Pro Bowl in only his second season from the Bengals right end Jordan Willis. The Browns make it to the Pro Bowl again with Christian Kirksey. Now, here's an example of the young talent on that team, and he could be really good as the years go on. What is a little surprising to me is that the Raiders, who got beat in the wild card round, and the Steelers, who barely missed the playoffs, seem to be well represented in this AFC Pro Bowl class. Could they shine as the next couple of seasons unfold? Moving on to the NFC roster, they're being led by annual favorite Aaron Rodgers, as well as third-year running sensation Ezekiel Elliott from the Cowboys. Let's just hope Dallas can hold on to this one. I'm not sure what got him the top spot over Jerick McKinnon, because they both had the same number of votes, but it looks like a tie as far as this guy is concerned. I hope that Aaron Rodgers and Jordy Nelson can connect on a pass or two. It seems a little out of reality since Jordy is down the depth chart a bit, but let's hope that Coach Zimmer has the sense to pair them together today. It was a little amazing to me that we had quite a number of players with 3 or fewer seasons in the league on both teams, so obviously we have good talent that's being developed in the NFL. I thought it was real interesting that 2 right tackles from the Panthers were selected to the team. Both Orr and Moton must have played a really good season. Another reason is that Taylor Moton played in the left tackle position, and Michael Orr filled the right tackle slot. Look at Julius Peppers, 38 years of age, and not only playing the game at right end, but making the Pro Bowl to boot. Absolutely amazing. Looking at the NFC roster for this game, I wasn't really surprised that the Panthers won the Super Bowl. They had 8 representatives on the squad, and most of those on the defensive side of the ball. And it just wouldn't be right if I weren't a little biased on this. The 49ers had a good showing on this year's Pro Bowl squad, having 5 players make the team. But none were on the O-line, and that gives me a clue as to what needs to be worked on in the offseason. I was a little surprised that only 2 Vikings made the squad for the NFC. Makes me think twice about that playoff game and what the 49ers should have been able to accomplish. But there are your rosters. Now each team will get the chance to brag a little bit if they can win this one. The NFC holds just a slight edge on the AFC as far as strength of roster is concerned. The NFC's offense seems to be the key. The AFC's defense is a little stronger, so this could be a defensive battle. For now, let's get this party started, shall we? It is the best of the AFC and the NFC as we get set for action on the Football Freaks Sports Network. Aaron Rodgers brings the NFC to the line of scrimmage at the 23-yard line. Ezekiel Elliott goes left side, and he's out past the 25 for a 4-yard gain. On second down, and McKinnon gets it, and he's through the line, and it looks like, yes, he is going all the way. Touchdown, NFC. That is like the first time that I've ever seen one of those draw plays work out of the shotgun. But Jerick McKinnon runs it perfectly, putting a move on Ryan Shazier and into the end zone for the first score of the afternoon. And the NFC leads 7-0. From the 25, Phillip Rivers passes to T.Y. Hilton. A little bubble screen action, and he has a 9-yard gain. Second down and just inches to go. Rivers is hit and throws that into the turf. Now third and inches. And he keeps the ball, throws it out to Amari Cooper for the first down. Now with Anderson, the lone setback. Rivers throws it out to Emmanuel Sanders, and he has the first down on the right side. Second down and 8 now. And Rivers throws long, and it's intercepted. Glover Quinn from the Detroit Lions records his first interception of the afternoon for the NFC, and he takes it back to the 23 for the NFC, and it is Rodgers' turn again. Ezekiel Elliott, the deep back, the play fake, and Mohamed Sanu cannot hang on to that. Throwing off his back foot, Rodgers gets the ball out to Dez Bryant. First down, NFC. Now the ball is given to Ezekiel Elliott up the middle, and he has a nice 5-yard gain. Second and 5, and Rodgers passing again, complete to Mohamed Sanu, and he has the first down inside AFC territory. Pass this time goes across the middle, and OBJ is all alone at the 27-yard line. And Elliott, the deep back, gets the ball, and he fumbles. Ryan Shazier pops that ball out, and C.J. Mosley covers it for the AFC. Now from the 30-yard line, Phillip Rivers just threw that out of bounds. That's all there is to say about that one. Second and 20 now for the AFC, and it's complete across the middle. Sanders making the grab. Rivers all alone in the backfield, throws this one, and T.Y. Hilton can't hang on in traffic. And that gives the ball back to the NFC at their own 36-yard line. And the handoff goes up the middle to Ezekiel Elliott, and he has the first down. McKinnon checks in the game and gets the play fake. Aaron Rodgers takes it on the run and goes inside the 45 for a first down for the NFC. And on third down, he gets sacked. So that brings the NFC's drive to a halt. The AFC from their own 20. It's complete to Sanders for an 11-yard gain and a first down. That brings us to the end of the first quarter with your score 7-0, NFC on top. It's now 3rd and 5 and Rivers alone in the backfield again. The pass goes right and it's knocked down by Zach Brown. 4th down, and that brings on the NFC again. Elliott in the backfield, gets the ball, goes right, and has the first down out past the 40-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 41, and McKinnon in the backfield now, and Rodgers is dropped. Derek Wolfe getting to him on that play, and out of the shotgun, the give is to McKinnon. He's back to the 42. And that brings up 3rd and 9 out of the shotgun. Rodgers back to pass, and he gets sacked again. Derek Wolfe is just proving to be too much at that left end position, and he makes it through and buries Rodgers in the backfield. After an AFC 3 and out, it's the NFC's ball again, and the handoff goes to Coleman, and he's up the middle for a 5-yard gain. 2nd down, and Elliott goes up the middle, spins, and he's to the 40-yard line. The NFC is in scoring position again. So on 3rd and 8, the ball is given to David Johnson up the middle, and he doesn't get the first down. That brings out Graham Gano for a 51-yard field goal, and it is through the center of the goalpost. That gives the NFC a 2-score lead at 10-0. Rivers brings the AFC to the line at their 14-yard line. And the pass this time goes out and is complete. Antonio Brown making the grab across the middle. Give this time is to C.J. Anderson, and he has 5 yards. They're going to give him a bad spot, and it's 2nd and 6. All alone in the backfield. Rivers throws out, and it's complete to Amari Cooper, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning with your score 10-0 NFC. On 1st and 10, Rivers alone in the backfield again. Throws complete to Sanders, and he has a 9-yard gain just crossing into NFC territory. 2nd down. Again, he throws, and it's complete to Amari Cooper at the 39. 2nd and 10, still alone in the backfield, and Rivers is dropped. Sheldon Richardson getting to him on 4th and 17. Barry tries to pin the NFC deep. It gets dropped inside the 10 and leaps for the sideline, out of bounds at the 7. So Elliott gets the call on 1st down, and he can't make it out of the backfield. 2nd and 12 this time. Elliott gets the ball again and is up the middle for a couple. 3rd and 9 now. David Johnson checks in, and he goes up the middle once again and does not make the first down. So the AFC has a chance to score here before halftime. And Rivers throws complete to Amari Cooper. And Young-Ho Koo is going to try a 56-yard field goal for the AFC, and he hits it. So at halftime here, It is 10-3. The NFC is in the lead. Well, I thought this was going to be a defensive battle, and that's exactly what it's proving to be. Will we see more defense in the second half, or could the second teams switch things around a bit? Welcome back to Camping World Stadium here in Orlando, Florida. We're having a blast watching the best of the NFC and AFC go at it. And for some thoughts from the coaches, let's go down to Eurocat, baby.
Both of these coaches had very similar things to say. They both commented on the fact that each team has managed to stay healthy, and in an exhibition game like this, that's a real concern. Coach Zimmer did say that he was pleased with the defensive play of the NFC squad. He thought that holding the talented AFC to only 3 points was extraordinary. He just hopes that the second half squad can do as good. Coach Belichick said that it really has been a pleasure to work with a group of guys with this much talent. He'd like to see a few more points on the board, but he realizes that these are two very good defenses on the field and that points are going to come at a premium.
Thank you for getting those comments. I know that the coaches can be terribly politically correct in these Pro Bowl matchups, but I guess as long as we get to see a little talent showcased along the way, it's worth it to see. Let's take a look at the action as the best meets, well, the best here in the second half. The AFC gets the call first in the second half, and Roethlisberger is now in control, and his first play, he gets sacked. DeForest Buckner making the play. On 2nd and 13, the ball goes to Bilal Powell, and he doesn't get out of the backfield. 3rd and 16, Roethlisberger in the shotgun, wants to throw and gets hit as he does, and the ball falls incomplete. Now on 3rd and 11 for the NFC, Garoppolo goes to Jordy Nelson inside the 40-yard line. First down for the NFC. It's too bad that Nelson didn't get in the first half, but he has a reception here, and it goes for a first down. 2nd and 10 now, and Garoppolo throws to Juszczyk, and it's a 1-yard loss. Back to pass again on 3rd down, and Garoppolo is dropped. Malcolm Brown making the stop, and I don't see any changes so far. It is all defense in this ball game. Now it's the AFC's turn, and Roethlisberger from the shotgun this time throws complete to Amari Cooper, but only for a very short gain. 2nd and 6 yards. And the give, no, it's a play fake, and it's intercepted. Quentin Rollins undercuts Amari Cooper's route just beautifully, and he makes the interception and back the other way for almost a touchdown, but not quite. So that brings out the NFC from the 8-yard line. Ebron comes in motion, and Jerick McKinnon gets sent up the middle, and he's inside the 5. 3rd and goal now. And Elliott takes it wide left, and he breaks the plane and is in there for 6 points. The NFC going up now by 2 touchdowns, 17-3. With a decent run back almost to the 40-yard line, the AFC has it again, and Julius Peppers gets to Roethlisberger. He's still showing he still has it at 38 years old. Roethlisberger from the shotgun throws, and it's complete out to Bilal Powell. Well short of the first down yardage needed. 8 yards to go here on 3rd down. And Roethlisberger is back to pass again and completes it to Amari Cooper down the left side and inside the red zone for the AFC. He had a step on Quinton Rollins, and this time the AFC wins the battle. So at the 18-yard line, oh, there's a false start. Delaney Walker just wanted to get a head start. So that backs up the AFC. 1st and 15. With the pocket collapsing, he gets it out to Amari Cooper. 2nd and 4 yards to go. The pass this time goes out to Emmanuel Sanders, and he has the first down inside the 10-yard line. And that brings us to the end of the third quarter with the NFC ahead in this one, 17-3. But the AFC is knocking on the door here. And across the middle goes Roethlisberger, and it's a touchdown to Antonio Brown. 3 receptions now and 1 for a touchdown. I'll say it again, it's too bad the Steelers let him go. Now the kickoff, Tavon Austin back deep to receive, and he goes up the middle and makes a little juke and is out past the 30-yard line. He could have broke that one all the way, folks. And McKinnon gets stopped in the backfield. The running game just isn't going very well for either team right now. 3rd and 14. And Ezekiel Elliott goes up the middle, and he does not get the first down. So it's 1st and 10, AFC at the 31-yard line. Amari Cooper gets the wide receiver screen and only gets a 4-yard gain out of it. 2nd down, and Roethlisberger drops back again. Delaney, did you see that? Thomas Davis makes the play, gets the deflection, and Delaney Walker gets the ball off the deflection. Oh, what a play for the AFC. 1st and 10 inside NFC territory, and T.Y. Hilton has the reception just inside the 35 for a 5-yard gain. 2nd down, and Powell goes up the middle for only a 2-yard gain. 3rd down, and it's a first down to Amari Cooper across the middle. Quinton Rollins just couldn't stay with that in route, and the AFC is making a game of this. 2nd and 9 from the 19-yard line. The pass to the end zone is knocked down, incomplete. Budda Baker making the play on that one. 3rd and 9. The pass is on its way, and it's caught by Amari Cooper inside the 15-yard line. Down at the 12 for the first down. And Bilal Powell takes it inside the 10. And that brings us to the 2-minute warning. The AFC is just about to tie this ball game up, possibly. 2nd and 5. Out of the I formation, Bilal Powell is only able to get a yard. 3rd down from the 7-yard line. 5 yards to go. Roethlisberger's back to pass and completes it short of the first down with just inches to go. It looks just shy of a full yard. The pass into the end zone is broken up by Quinton Rollins. So the NFC takes over with a minute 35 left to go in the game, and Jerick McKinnon takes it up the middle out past the 5-yard line. 2nd and 7 now. The NFC just looks like they're going to run the ball, and up the middle goes Jerick McKinnon, but Taylor Moton is called for holding, and it's back just outside the 3-yard line. McKinnon takes the ball right and is out past the 10-yard line. 3rd and 2. Out of the I again. The ball is given to Juszczyk. He's running backwards, and he's tackled at the 2-yard line. So the NFC is going to have to punt this ball. How far can O'Donnell get it? That's the key. And the ball is coming down, and Tyreek Hill is tackled at the 47-yard line. So 1st and 10. Can the AFC tie this ball game up before the end here? And that pass is broken up by Quentin Rollins. 3rd and 10. Roethlisberger has his old teammate Antonio Brown across the middle, but he's just shy of the first down. The clock is ticking, 20 seconds left, and they call a timeout. 4th and inches. And the ball is knocked away by Quentin Rollins, intended for Amari Cooper. And all the NFC has to do is take a knee, and this ball game will be over. Jerick McKinnon wins the MVP of the game. And the score is 17-10. The NFC wins. I kind of thought this would be a defensive ball game, and in that respect, it sure didn't disappoint anyone. Offensively, each team seemed to go at this game with a different approach, although I was a little surprised. The NFC stopped up the run of the AFC, so passing was the rule of the day. And for the NFC's offense, it was the run behind Jerick McKinnon and Ezekiel Elliott. I was sure that at least Aaron Rodgers was going to be able to pass that ball a little better, but if you take a look at the stats, his numbers were, well, less than stellar. Jimmy G's were just, let's just call it what it was. It was pathetic. But like I said, it was a defensive ball game, and it showed. Neither offense was able to establish any dominance in the game. However, I guess they did the best they could against these defenses. There were a few personal accomplishments, and among them was a 72-yard run by Jerick McKinnon that was outstandingly blocked, I might add. And Amari Cooper had 7 catches for 87 yards. But most of the big accomplishments were on defense. Although C.J. Mosley had an outstanding day for the AFC, it was the defense of the NFC that outshined the competition on this day. There were DRC and Vic Beasley Jr. with plenty of tackles and a sack apiece. And who can forget Quentin Rollins' interception and a touchdown-saving deflection coming down the stretch. All in all, a very entertaining game, I thought. Now we turn our attention to the offseason and what the 49ers can get accomplished. From what I can tell, they need to give the line, the offensive line that is, and defensive secondary a little boost, because going into next season, I don't know, they have to get something done in both cases. I'm going to be out of pocket for the next couple of weeks and will be only checking in via my tablet, so it may be a bit before I can get this off-season video up and running. Until then, let me say that it's been fun bringing you this action from Madden 08. What will the new season bring for the 49ers? Will we see any big changes in the roster, or will there be a sense of building on the talent that exists here in San Francisco? Remember, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you want to be notified when the next episode is up and running. Until I see you with the off-season video, for Eurocat Baby and the rest of the crew here, thanks for tuning in and have a great day, everyone.